pull this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. Pull this thing, all you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. Pull this thing, all you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you.
What? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You should be able to say the N-word. You should be able to say the N-word. But don't be surprised if you catch these motherfucking hands, okay? There might be some black people that got some restraint, and they just like, how dare you, and they fucking record you, and they get all appalled. But you're gonna come across the right one on the wrong day, and you're gonna say that shit, and you're gonna get socked in the fucking mouth. You're gonna get socked in the fucking mouth, and don't be upset. Don't be up there, bitch, with the what the fuck happened face. Don't be up there with the what the fuck happened face. Cause you know what the fuck happened. You said some shit that you knew you shouldn't have really said, and you got your shit beat out you. Yo, it's on sight at that point. It's like an involuntary reflex for some black folks.
Especially when the hotel got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they playing. It's Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep. Especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they playing. It's Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the after party. Jeez, welcome to Cannon Speaks. I'll try to get through the week all early and shit. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. You could be anywhere. Give yourselves a round of applause because you could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I really do appreciate it. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, guys. Let people know we live. You catching that replay? Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. Oh, man. Let's let this rock out for a second.
I play the thief, what? Sensations at the Monte Gras, screaming Chiba. Fulfilling pleasures in my castles, blow the smoke out. The gossip.
That's where the 90s is one of those eras where I was, I wish I was a teenager back then, right? I was just a little breastfed child running wild back then, you know what I mean? The 90s, 90 to 95, 96, I was like, I was 5 years old in 1990. I was 10 years old in 1995. You know what I mean? A little light skinned nigga running around. You know what I mean? With my uncles and shit, listening to music I wasn't supposed to be listening to, looking at ass I wasn't supposed to be looking at. Hey, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, that's what it was. Let's get rich, what? Yeah, I mean, like I said. What's up? I appreciate that. Shout out to you too. Yeah, I mean. Oh man. Like I said, I showed y'all the other day, didn't I? You couldn't tell me and my little sister nothing for real. Look at this shit. You couldn't tell us nothing for real. Look at this. Little, just grown. We too grown for our own good. You know what I mean? Too grown for our own good. You know what I mean? I was as light as light can light. Yeah, I mean, look, I had my cross colors on and shit. I remember I had the black Reebok the Reebok classics on, low cut Reebok classics. I mean, with the cross colors on. You know what I mean? My back was cap on. You know what I mean, Melissa? That's my Tasmanian devil hat. You know what I mean? I was like 8. I think I was like 8 or 9 in this picture. I was a big ass kid, all right? Motherfuckers thought I was 12, 13. I was 8. I was 8 in this picture. My sister was probably 6. If I was 8, my sister was 6. Because I'm 2 years older than her. Yeah, you could tell us now we was out, you know, we'd be out my uncle and my aunt and them, you know what I mean? My father and my mother, they was young in the 90s. My mother and my father, they was in their fucking 20s, you know what I mean? So they still was out living life too. You know, they took care of us, made sure we stayed out of trouble and shit, but when they was going out, my aunt and my uncle watched me. But my aunt and my uncle, they was teenagers. So we had all the cookouts, you know what I mean? If they watching us, we with them. We with them because we some fly ass little kids. We was with them at the cookouts, we was with them at the skate ring. We was with him at the mall. My aunt used to make me fight her other friends' little brothers and shit. My aunt used to make me fight her friends' little brothers and shit. I ain't lose one fucking fight, I'll tell you that much. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy back in the day. That shit was crazy back in the day. Like straight up. Where we at now? I'm just gonna reminisce a little bit. That's what I'm talking about right there. Where the fuck is my playlist set? Home, library, playlist. There we go. I don't know how to shut the door with that. But yeah, I'm sorry. The '90s is one of the ones like I grew up in the '90s, right? But like I said, but I wish I was a little older, you know what I mean, like in the early 90s. Yeah, I mean, I was a young little, like I said, I was a little man filled with piss and vinegar. I used to look at my aunt friends and shit, like, damn, they fine. Like, our little teenage high school friends, it was fine as a motherfucker, you know what I mean? But I'm 8. I'm 8 over there trying to be all adorable and shit, you know what I mean? Like, like, damn, wish I was a little bit older, wish I was a little bit taller, wish I was a baller, you know what I mean? Right, you know what? Married in the house. You know what I mean? Like I said, my aunt, she was a McDonald's All-American and shit, playing basketball. All the baddies was around her and shit. Right, Steph? Arguably, the 90s was goated. You know what I mean? This shit good, right? Yeah. Oh, man. That was 90, I'm telling you. I feel like, I know like it was some shit happened. What's up, E? I feel like some shit happened in the 90s, but like the 90s was, overall a chill fucking decade. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Right, exactly, Steph, right? Like we was too young to appreciate it. Like we was too young for it. I'm up here having old head memories. Oh man, I'm 10 years younger than you. So you see, Jarvis said I'm like 10 years younger than him, right? So like I'm 41 now. In this picture, like I said, I was probably 8. I don't know what year this was though. This might have been 94 maybe. You know what I mean? Right, so you grew up already. You already know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, so you was live and direct in the 90s. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, being like, damn, like instead of 8, I would have liked to have been like 15, 16 years old in the 90s. You know what I mean? I always had the smooth, slick fade. You know what I mean? But I was a little young. I couldn't mac on the girls back in the day. Not my aunt friends and shit. You know what I mean? All I could just look at them and be like, oh, what's up, Yosef, yo? Oh shit, you changed your name. What's up, Yosef? Damn, long time, bro. Yeah, that time we had to be in front of the house when the street lights came on and shit. You was born in 94, Melissa? Oh, you a youngin'. You know what I mean? 86, you was 10? See, you know what I'm talking about. So what, 96, you was 2. So you was outside back then, Yosef. You was outside. You know what I mean? Like, you was out there living it up and shit. You know what I mean? I couldn't leave the fucking block. Unless I was with my aunt now. You know what I mean? I couldn't leave the block unless I was with my aunt and them. You know what I mean? But like this shit, like this picture right here bring back memories. When I look at this picture was the same day, right? So check it. Looking at this picture, this was the same day we all went to King's Dominion. I remember this. So it was me, my sister, my aunt and her boyfriend Troy, right? My aunt and her boyfriend Troy, right? My aunt had the Zuzu Trooper and shit. You know what I mean? She was pimping in the fucking Zuzu Trooper and shit. We got up early in the morning, King's Dominion, having a ball down King's Dominion and shit. It was me, my sister, my aunt, her boyfriend Troy. Oh, damn, it was one of her other friends. I can't remember shorty name. And another one of her friends, right? We rode down there, and then my uncle was behind us in his truck, and it was him, I think his boy E-Tron, E-Tron girl, and my uncle girl. They was in his car, and we all rode down Kings Dominion. We all having fun and shit. Then we leave Kings Dominion. We get back to Baltimore like 8 o'clock, 8:30, and they're like, all right, we about to go take pictures and shit. So my aunt already had the fits for us and shit, right? She already had the fits, so we get changed, put on the fits, and we all went to the little photo dude. He was down on Utah Street. He was still open, like, cause she'd already made the appointment and shit. And we went there and did pictures and had pictures and shit. That shit was the shit back in the day. That is true. My daughter run around this bitch dressed like Moesha right now. I be taking her to school in the morning. I just be looking like, this how everybody dressed back in the day. You know what I mean? That's how everybody dressed back in the day. You know what I mean? My daughter don't understand that shit. I'm like, yo, run around here dressed like Moesha with them big ass braids in your head and these big ass clothes and stuff. You know, real nigga cut off was 99. Yeah, my aunt, she had season passes, right? She had season passes for King's Dominion, and she had season passes for Wild World. So Wild World was the park here in Maryland, and before they changed it to Six Flags, right? Bring back box braids. I think they came back. So Wild World was the theme park before Six Flags bought them. So she had the season passes for that and stuff like that. I mean, that was the time. Oh, those was the days. Yo, the cookouts. I feel like the cookouts was better. I feel like the cookouts was better. You know, because there wasn't no real drama with the cookouts back in the day. You know what I mean? Wild World was hood, but it wasn't as hood as Six Flags America had got right before it closed and shit. You know what I mean? You know, like, yeah, I'm telling you, like, the cookouts was the shit. It wasn't no real drama at the cookouts like that for real. We ain't really hear about nobody shooting up no cookouts and no shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, now they just, you hear about a cookout or a get together or a block party, the shit done turned fucking tragic. Back in the day, a block party was the jam. We had a few block parties back in the day. You know what I mean? You know, from the front to the back, the alley to the front of the neighborhood, they cooking out and shit. They got the little table set up outside. Kids running around playing with water guns and all that other shit. Neighbors is cooking. Yo, block parties was the shit back in the day. We ain't hear about it because we ain't had no internet. Look, AOL ain't come around till about 95, 96. All right, E. All right, that's when we started getting fucking AOL dial-up out this bitch where we got fucking anytime minutes on the CD. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that shit? You got the CD in the mail with the fucking AOL dial-up? You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy back in the day. Cookout season passes. Yeah, the best part's walking to school with all your friends. Hell yeah, and the block, man, that was what was up, yo. We used to love the block party, especially on the 4th of July. The block party on the 4th of July, yo. Bruh. It was a blast. I remember, yo, I used to live on Vine Street, 1000 block of Vine Street, right? And plus our street was kind of semi-private for real. It wasn't a through street, right? It wasn't a through street, like, so it was Lexington, so it was the 1000 block of Lexington Street. And then you had the 1000 block of Fayette Street, but between Lexington and Fayette Street was Vine Street. And it wasn't a through street. So you ain't had no traffic running through like that. Right? So it was easy to have a block party without nothing tripping. One of the neighbors was police, so he always made sure we had the permit or, we was good. They block off the street or whatever with the little police fucking stanchion, whatever that shit was. You know what I'm talking about? Like a sawhorse and shit. And we had a blast, y'all. We had a blast out here. You know what I mean? So our street backed up to Fayette Street, and then Lexington Street's backyards was on our back. So like you had those 3 blocks that we were just cooking out, partying, music going. You know what I mean? The one lady, Miss Francine and them had the snowballs on deck. I mean, homeboy Dennis, his father had the frozen cups. I don't know about the frozen cups. That's back when they just freeze the syrup with a little bit of water in a styrofoam cup, and then you just go buy a little frozen cup for 25 cents, 50 cents. You know what I mean? There was somebody always with the blow up pool. Yeah, you right about that. Yeah, we had a neighbor right on the corner, Miss May. Now her name Miss Raisa Rahim. Shout out to Miss Raisa. She had the big yard, right? She had the corner house with the big yard, and she used to keep the pool in there for the kids and shit on the block party and shit. You know what I mean? Wasn't no nonsense. Nobody came through there acting crazy. You know what I mean? It's what it was, yo. Those was the days. I'm not saying shit ain't happened, but niggas knew when to chill. You know what I mean? Like niggas knew when to chill. You know what I mean? They wasn't coming down to the block party to act like who the hardest and all of that other stuff. You know what I mean? Not we just built better. You know what I mean? So it's like we chilling. You know what I mean? It was just a fun time, yo. We be outside like till like 1, 2 in the morning. You know what I mean? On the stoop talking, cause we had the little basketball goal set up because my homeboy Brandon, the one that be in the streams with me sometimes, his father went out and bought us a basketball goal, and then like we be outside hooping all night. So those was the days, y'all. Those was the days. And then now fast forward to the fucking now. You can't do that shit now. Look what they doing with these link ups. They fucking acting a whole fool, running up people's cars and shit, vandalizing, fighting, shooting. Can't have a good time no more. You can't have a good time no more. Like back in the day, I was telling my son, right? My son 12 years old, and he can't even fathom this shit. I'm like, when I was your age, buddy, I'm like, me and my friends, we was on our bikes and we was riding to the harbor. He was like, huh? I'm like, yeah. Grandson let you go down? I said, yep. Grandson let me go down. We be 10, 15 deep on bikes riding down to the inner harbor at 11, 12 years old with a pocket full of quarters just to call just in case some shit go down, or 1-800-COLLECT if you ain't had no money. You know what I mean? So we go down the harbor chilling, try holler at some girls our age or maybe a little older than us. You know what I mean? We ain't kid. Chilling. We chilling, but we wasn't like them kids how they is now where they just be fucking with people. Like we was chilling. We was respectful. We ain't do no crazy shit. You know what I mean? We was just outside. We was outside. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers didn't really fuck with us like that because they knew that we was good. You know what I mean? They knew they knew we was kids. Like, so like you ain't have people really fucking with you like that. You know what I mean? Like they just, we wasn't fucking with them. Like you leave well enough alone. Going to the corner store. I told you about that shit. Go to the corner store, pocket full of penny candy. You go to the corner store with $1. You go to the corner store with $1 and you get a bag full of penny candy. Like a brown paper bag full of, you remember 1-800-COLLECT? Baba had a baby, it's a boy. Get a pocket full of penny candy. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to go down to juvie or Central Buckings. We was chilling. You know what I mean? I ain't hang with no crazy people. Like all the niggas that I knew, like that was, that went into that life, they ain't here no more for the most part. You know what I mean? That was another thing. The big homies, the bigger kids and shit, or the teenagers, one that was actually out there on the block, swinging and all that other shit, they wasn't letting us stay around that. We be going up trying to go up to the top of the block or whatever, try to hang out with them. Like, nah, get out of here, yo. Go chill. You know what I mean? Don't be up here, Miss Ginger gonna kick my ass. Something happened to you. You go back down there. Like real shit. $1.98 you was out. Shit, try $10 in 94, 95. That $10 might have lasted you a week. Imagine if we had electric bikes back then. Oh, it'd have been fucking off to the races. You know what I mean? But back then, yo, Bruce, our legs ain't no better. Like, I was thinking about that too. I was like, yo, we was riding around Baltimore like we was the eternal battery. Like, we ain't get tired of pedaling or riding. I don't ever remember getting tired of riding. Like, yo, we gotta stop and take a break. I don't think I'll ever remember that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got dirt bikes back in the day though. Like, the dirt bikes wasn't like that back then. The dirt bikes ain't get like that till like what, early 2000s for real, mid 2000s. That's when the dirt bikes was really popping out there like that. Every now and again you see somebody on a little pit bike, but you ain't really see the dirt bikes like that. Like, not until like the mid 2000s, early 2000s. That's when the 12 o'clock boys came out and, you know what I mean? By that time, you know, I was like, I'm grown. You know what I mean? You know, the BMX bikes had me one of them. I had me a BMX. That shit got stole. I had me a BMX. That bitch got stole. I remember that shit. Me and my uncle both had BMX bikes. My father bought us both BMX bikes. When I mean BMX, not like just the general. No, we had BMX bikes. And cause my father, you know, he was always grinding. You know what I mean? Getting commissions and shit for, like, cause he sold construction materials and shit. So one day, I guess he got a bonus. He bought me and my uncle both BMX bikes, yo. Bitches got took. I learned how to ride a 2-wheel bike on that BMX bike. Like, real shit. Real shit. It felt like you just got an S series. Facts. And then I was pissed, and my father was mad. He was like, I told y'all not to leave them bikes outside. So we went in for 2 minutes to go get something to drink. Yo, we came out, them bitches was gone. So then, like, I ain't had no bike for a while, and then, like, he bought me this dope ass Huffy. I had that shit for a few years. I got this dope ass Huffy, and then that bitch got took too. But it wasn't even my fault. My cousin had my bike, and he set my bike down, and then that shit was gone. He had my bike. I wasn't even home. I think my mother just let him hold it, and then he went out and he set that bitch down. That bitch was gone. Oh my gosh, y'all. You changed yours for the Mongoose? With the gyro on that bitch? And then I got that one bike. I showed y'all that bike too. I forgot what the fuck it's called though. I gotta find it. Hold on. Where that shit at? Where that shit at? Let's do this. Let me see if I can't find that shit. Here it go. Is that it? That's it right there. Hell yeah, that's the one right there. That's what I had right here. This bitch right here. The black joint. That's the one I had right here. The black joint right here. That bitch, niggas was like, yo, what is that? It was a 5-speed, but it had the gear shifter box right here. And it really did shift gears, yo. The fucking Kent Fusion. That's what it is. I had that joint right there with the 5 gears, yo. I used to dust niggas on fucking bike races, yo, on that bike, yo. I look at mother bus stop. I had my cross colors on. I had the cross colors on, yo. But yeah, that joint right there, y'all, I'll be dusting niggas. Yo, I'll be dusting niggas in this bike. I had 5 gears, yo. I'll be getting them. They be pissed. That joint was dope. What the fuck is this? This is the Kent Fusion. That bitch, that shit, I literally rode this bike to the fucking handlebars broke. I remember, this shit bring back memories right here. Like, I remember seeing it on TV. I got it for Christmas. One Christmas. I got this. I got this and the, let me see if I can find it. I got that and, what the fuck was it? It was a, was it Fisher Price? I think that's it. Yeah. Yep. Here you go. Right here. This shit right here. This joint right here. Oh, it's not that. Hold on. This shit right here. I had this joint right here. The Fisher Price 3-in-1 tournament table. Your mountain bike got stolen? Hella people bikes got stolen back in the day. This joint right here, we stayed in the basement. Me and my homeboy stayed in the basement playing pool and ping pong. We ain't do the air hockey too much because they had pool, ping pong, and it had air hockey. We ain't really fuck with the air hockey like that. We played pool and we played ping pong. That's what we did on this for the most part. Every now and again we would do the air hockey shit, but we been in the basement playing pool and ping pong with this bitch. I got this and I got that bike. And then when the Kent bike fucking died on me, that's when I got the fucking the GT Dyno. I got that GT Dyno, son. My mother, I don't know, man, listen. I don't know if it was a Mr. Charles running around that motherfucker or what, okay? I should ask my mother one day, Mom, you have a Mr. Charles running around this bitch? You have a Nate? Did you have a Nate, Mom? Because how the fuck you got me that motherfucker GT Dyno for Christmas? I always wonder how you got that shit, Mom. I know you was hustling, but, not hustling, but she be out there. She working, she would grind work, overtime and shit like that. But, that bike cost a couple dollars. Yeah, one of them tables. That's rich people stuff? Man, listen. You know what I mean? Don't ask my mother if she was in a bind. Oh, man. Yeah, the die had that joint. And I remember because I used to look at that shit. This back when that shit, the beauty supply store sold the motherfucking trick bikes. We called them trick bikes. The beauty supply store sold the trick bikes and shit. And I used to always walk past and I'd be like, yo, damn, I want that bike. And I used to always say, my mother go in there, get my sister her little perms and shit. Because my sister, the Just For Me and shit. And your sister get the Just For Me and it came with that fucking cassette tape. And then you fucking put the tissue inside the cassette tape and then you record over the fucking perm instructions. And you run around this bitch with a Walkman with a Just For Me tape inside your Walkman with a bunch of songs from the radio on that bitch. Oh, man. Yo, look. All right. I ain't a hood nigga, just a nigga from the hood. Okay. Mama stayed on me, Scott. Turned out pretty good. All right. My dad, he grinded, make sure shit was right, he was always around. I mean, my dad ain't never fucking leave us like destitute or no shit like that. My mother, she worked hard. Me and my sister had a good upbringing. You know what I mean? Definitely had a Nintendo 64. I remember one day on the stream I was looking, I was like, because I got emulators. I was like, what the fuck is the fucking South Park game? Because I remember playing that shit on Nintendo 64. The South Park game was fucking legit. It was legit. Let me pull up Google Maps. See if I can't show y'all where I grew up. There it go. There it go. Can I drop a pin? Can I drop? I mean, right now on the street. Boom. Yep. Damn. That's what's up. So look, this is where I grew up, y'all. It's completely different now, right? So when I grew up, none of this shit was here, right? This is University of Maryland. This is the University of Maryland trying to like make their way this way and buy motherfuckers out, right? But like I said, right? So you can see, so this is the back of the houses on Fayette Street right here, right? This is my house. This is my house right here. This one right here. This one right here. That's my house right here with the fucking white awning. That was my house right there. Shut up, B. Right, that's the house right there. That's 1030 West Vine Street. That was our house right there. Back then, they was brand new. They was built in 1986. 1986 or 1985, I think these houses was built. And my father and them got in like before they was built and got them for like a really good deal. I lived there from 86 to 99. 86 to 99. Yeah, 86 to 99. They trying to save the little air we got left. Yeah, 86 to 99. That's how long I lived on this block. Like, I mean, I remember drinking water right here, drinking water out of the fucking faucet right there, the little spigot and shit. This lady right here, she lived here. Her name was Miss Kavaris, right? Miss Kavaris was cool people. Real nice lady. She used to watch us sometime after school if my mother wasn't home from work yet, or my father wasn't home from work yet. She had this boyfriend. He was a drug dealer. I forgot that nigga name. That nigga ended up getting killed over on Baltimore Street. He got his shit shot up on Baltimore Street. One day they tried to get him here. They tried to get him here. They shot up his fucking. He had a dope ass Nissan 300Z, the old school joint. They shot up that shit. I think she came out busting on them niggas too. Like, I think they tried to catch him slipping, and she came out the door busting on them niggas. If I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Miss Kavaris. Miss May or Miss Raisa Rahim live right here, right? And this the yard I was talking about. So like I said, when we like the one that had the fucking kiddie pool and shit, right here. In this yard right here. They didn't have this fence right here. They had a wrought iron fence like this one is right here. And even this wrought iron fence is kind of new. They must have had it replaced. The original wrought iron fence looked like this one over here. All right. And then the funny part is that my uncle, who was his house? So when my father and them moved here, my uncle ended up moving. Uncle ended up moving out here too. Which one was Uncle Bay house? That's Faith spot. Right? Right here. This is my Uncle Bay house. Is that it? Yeah, this is my Uncle Bay house right here. This was my Uncle Bay house. Right here. This joint right here. So, but like I said, if you keep going down, like you can see that it's not a through street. Like, you can't go straight through. Especially back then, this building definitely wasn't here. This University of Maryland that put that up. I think these nobody live in these bitches, yo. The neighborhood you grew up in is all Nigerian now. Yo, nobody live in them bitches. These is condos, yo. Nobody buying them bitches, though. That's the crazy part. I'm shocked about that. I just knew people was going to be trying to jump in them bitches, yo. I just knew they was going to try and jump in these bitches, yo. Let's go out to the street and go down the street. Hold on now. So, what the fuck? Shit just fucking disappear? How the fuck the buildings disappear? Anyway, so this is what it looked like before the buildings was there. That's wild how that shit do, right? This used to be a playground, but ain't none of us ever play on this motherfucking playground. This used to be a playground here, but we ain't never play on that playground. We knew better. Fuck around, get shot at that playground, right? Matter of fact, my cousin got shot at that playground. Oh, is that what it is? Show me 2016. Okay, because maybe back then or when they went down that street, it was fucking 2020 something. But oh, word. Oh shit, for real? I never knew that, y'all. That's crazy. It goes as far back as 2007. That's crazy. That's pretty dope. Yeah, see that you see down here, you're starting to see the fucking construction and shit. All right, so my cousin actually got shot on that playground. He almost fucking died trying to go to the store. I remember that shit. Niggas was ready to ride on niggas back then. So right here used to be a corner store. Let me see if they still kind of, yeah, right here. Look. Damn, word, Doty's. All right, so this the corner store. That's dope to know. That's fucking crazy. This the corner store we used to go to for the longest time. It was called Doty's. This is Lexington and Schroeder Street, right? So there go the projects right here. The projects is right here. It's a drastic change, right? The projects is literally right here. So I lived on the 1000 block of Vine Street. This is the 800 block of Lexington Street, and then you got the 800 block of Vine Street. That's what public housing and shit was right there. Had a bunch of homies and stuff that lived over there. Like I said, some of them still there, some of them ain't. This is called Greater Mile. This was like an alternative school for bad motherfuckers and shit. I don't even think it's a school no more. I think the city like did some shit with that now, where it's like a city joint. So, and then this is my other uncle lived on this street. I remember Shorty that lived here. Look at these niggas on the corner. So Shorty that used to live here, I think it was her uncle or her father. While we was in school, my sister I don't know, my sister probably sleep. When we was in school, I don't know if it was her uncle or her father, walked around to my block to my homeboy Kennard house while we was all in school, knocked on the door, blew my man Kennard brother brains out right there in the fucking doorstep. That shit was crazy. We came home, fucking caution tape all over the police tape all over the place. Come to find out, my homeboy Kennard was losing it, y'all. He was fucking losing it. These little badass girls, they was kind of fine though, but it was something wrong with them. They was tripping. So it used to be this white lady that lived in this house, and she had like this beautiful garden and shit. These houses are still there though. These houses are still here. So Maryland actually gave people that lived in these houses who own their houses money to fix them up, because they was coming up to Whistling. Like my cousin, he bought my uncle house. I said, nigga, don't ever sell that house, yo. That house gonna be worth $300,000-$400,000 in like the next few years. But this white lady lived here, but then she ended up moving and then rented her house out. And it was a girl, her name was Verdi. I had a little crush on her cousin, Nai. I think her name was Nyasia, but we called her Nai. But yo, they was some unruly ass chicks, yo, like straight up. So let's see what it look like now. Ain't much change. Like, ain't much change. We got new doors and shit. So Verdi and them lived here. Is that right? Or am I wrong? I might be wrong. Hold on. Let me think for a minute. No, Verdi and them didn't live there. They live up here. I'm tripping. So Verdi and them live here. They lived here. Right? They lived here. And then my homeboy Tyrone and them lived here, and then my cousin lived right here. My cousin Pooby, he lived right here. He bought this house from my uncle, his father, right? My uncle moved here. Uncle D moved here in like 92. He moved there like 92, 93 is when my uncle moved in this house. So my uncle lived right here, and his backyard and our backyard butted right up to each other. So I would literally walk out my backyard right into his backyard. So I walk out my sliding glass door into his sliding glass door. I'm gonna see if it'll let me go down the alley. Mr. Joe, my cousin just called me. Mr. Joe died. He died last week. Mr. Joe was a solid man. He was a cool dude right here. He lived here. Mr. Joe was cool people. He kept niggas out of trouble too. He kept niggas out of trouble all the time. So, but like I couldn't go past here. So right, so this Carlton Street, I couldn't go past here. Like I could leave my block, which is right here, where the stop sign is, and come down Lexington Street and go to my uncle's house. And then I can go down to Schroeder Street and then go back to my neighborhood. That's all I could do. I could not leave that fucking that perimeter. I couldn't leave that perimeter, right? I knew there's a couple niggas that got shot over here in this fucking baseball field too. And we used to play baseball in this field. So one day we was talking about on the stream, me and my homeboy Brandon, when we was going to go do a job, he was like, yo, remember we played baseball at elementary? We played right here on this field, right? Yo, I felt like I sucked. He talking about, yo, you was nice. I'm like, I couldn't hit. Like, I was a good back catcher and I was a good outfielder. I couldn't hit to save my fucking life, bro. I mean, when I connected, I fucking connected, right? But I was a shitty fucking batter. I'm gonna tell you that much. But I could play outfield. I could play back catcher. It was a girl that lived here named Erica. Damn, I can't remember her last name. I don't know what her family was. I think they was Muslim. Cause she always wore like a dress and shit. She always had her hair covered. But she liked the nigga and I thought she was kind of cute and shit. Let's see if it let me go down the alley. You gonna let me go down the alley? You get to go down the alley and shit? Can I? Oh shit, I can go down the alley out this bitch. So this is the alley. So this is connected. Yeah, so boom. How about that? So this nigga still got that car. So this is my uncle house. This is the back of my uncle house right here. Now in the 90s, this shit looked a lot nicer, okay? In the 90s, all this shit looked a lot nicer, all right? So that's my uncle house right here with his patio and his sliding glass door and shit, right? And then my house is right. Damn, they don't keep this shit up. Damn, went too far. God damn it. So not quite butted up to it. It ain't quite butt up, but it was close enough. God damn it. It was close enough. Right here, this the yard. Damn, they need to cut the yard right here with the deck. So we had a deck on the second story for real. So we had a sliding glass door with the deck. That was the TV room. Up here where this AC unit is, that was my room. That was my room back in the day. Right? That was my room. We used to have sleepovers and we would sleep outside on the deck. I remember that. My mother and my father, or my mother would let us do that shit. Tyrone and them yards still look good. I don't know if they mother still live there. Maybe they mother do still live there. I'm not sure. And then my uncle house right here. And then my cousin, his room was right here. So we literally could yell out the fucking window to each other. We could literally yell out the window to each other. And then sometimes Tyrone, because Tyrone and his window was right here. So that shit was funny. We used to be yelling back and forth in the summertime. And then right here, Miss Joanne used to live there. Her daughter was super fine. Her daughter's name was Denisha. Denisha's still fine. I think she live in Atlanta. You know what I mean? She probably, Denisha probably like, I'm what, 42? So Denisha like 47? Like 47 or 48? This was my homeboy Bruce house. So if y'all ever see me wear the t-shirt that say FOY or Focus on You, the green sweatshirt, that's his shit. He out Vegas. He do comedy and shit out Vegas. Him and his father had a security company for a little bit. So his mother and my mother used to be real good friends. His mother and my father worked at the same construction company. I don't know where Miss Roberta live at now. I know Mr. Butch, her husband, he passed away. Yeah. Can I see more? I want to see. Oh, so that's the only one that they got is July 19 on this joint. Man, this shit crazy. Bring back memories out. Let's keep going down the alley and shit. Go back here. Boom. So Mr. Dennis lived in this second house right here. He had the frozen cups, right? He had all the frozen cups and shit. And then the lady that go back. So let's go down here. So this house right here is my homeboy Kennard. That was his house. That's the one where we was walking home from school, and then we found out his brother got murked and shit. Yeah, it's right here. We found out his brother got murked. It was fucked up. It was crazy. And then the lady with the snowballs. I don't know why I thought I heard something happen to her, but I hope she's still with us. Miss Francine and Mr. Sterling, they live here with they sons. They all drive trucks now and shit. But they sold the snowballs in the summertime. See something. And then can go over here? Oh shit. So this is my homeboy Maurice. This was his stepfather. He owned these properties and shit. So he rented out the units and shit like that. It looked so much better back in the day though. Like he kept that shit up. He just passed away too. I think he passed away a month ago. Mr. Reuven. He just fucking passed away. I had never set foot in this church. I have never set foot in this church. Like as long as I lived lived out there, I never went in the Morning Star for some reason. Not sure why. Just never been there. So my friend Brandon, the one that was riding with me, his mother owned this unit right here. She rented them out to people. So they lived in the middle unit. She rented this one out and she rented the unit out up top. She owned that shit and she ended up passing away from lupus when we was 12. Yeah, when we was 12 years old, she passed away from lupus and shit. This was a dangerous street too, cause there was some niggas on this street, yo. I remember me and my cousin, my father sent us to go to the store. This dude had befriended us and shit, right? This nigga had befriended us and shit. Let's go back and see what the dates we can look at on this shit. 2007. Yeah, so what it look like now? Look the same pretty much? Yeah, it's pretty much the same, kind of, sort of. Minus the damn, go back. So this spot here, Samson's, had some good ass soul food. They had some really good fucking soul food. We used to go there all the time. They closed and then reopened and shit. And where's she at? Radina Johnson. I mean, you said niggas used to walk home from school all the time, right? Straight up. We used to walk home from school all the fucking time. All the time. So, boom. We used to walk, 3 blocks? I think it was. So this Baltimore Street. See, they tearing a lot of this shit down. Shit is a big ass change. But it used to be a corner store right here. We used to go get all the penny candy and shit from. It wasn't even a corner store. It was a straight liquor store. He just sold penny candy too. So, and then we went, damn, I feel like it's a forever walk. So, yeah. So this was the elementary school I went to and shit. James McHenry Elementary School. School number 10. School I went to. Yeah. James McHenry. This is school I went to back in the day. It ain't changed at all. But yeah, that was the school I went to, elementary school I went to. So. And one of our friends got hit at the fucking, she got hit at the corner and shit. She got fucking hit by an MTA bus. She got hit right here. She got hit right here at this fucking crosswalk by an MTA bus because she didn't want to cross at the crosswalk. So we had a crossing guard named Coop. Hey, Montoya. They did. Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, so yeah, she didn't cross at the crosswalk, and fucking MTA bus came and smacked shit out of her. She was fucked up. Her name was Zakia. Was it Zakia? Yeah, Zakia. So, and then this is Baltimore Street, right? Like, you can see University of Maryland making a fucking mark on everything. Yeah, they making a mark on everything, bro. My mother and them used to send us down here on Friday nights and shit and pick up the food right here. So right here, this was Silver Moon. It's still there too. Silver Moon, but back then black people owned it, I think. I don't know, the Greeks owned it. Some Greeks owned that shit and then they sold it. But no, I feel like black dude owned it, then the Greeks bought it. Anyway, we used to go here, yo. So we used to get cheesesteaks from here. My mother would send us down, me and my man Brandon and Maurice, like, yo, go walk down the Greek Village. To Silver Moon and get my cheesesteaks or get our food. This back in the day, right, when you asked for a whole cheesesteak, right? You asked for a whole cheesesteak and they give you 2 cheesesteaks. They give you 2 cheesesteaks. A whole cheesesteak was 2 12-inch cheesesteaks back then. That's crazy. A whole cheesesteak was 2 cheesesteaks back then. Hell yeah. I remember one day we was waiting for the food for real, and then there was some niggas standing right here in this corner, and some dude, he must not have belonged around the way, or he must not have been from around there for real. And see how my fucking Baltimore accent come out just fucking talking about this shit. And he was walking like he was scared, and these niggas stuck him up for his cheesesteak and his half and half, yo. Local university by your mother house trying to do the same thing. It was a little nightclub right here too. It was a little nightclub that was right there. The old heads went to. Yeah, it's wild as shit, yo. He was like, yo, y'all hungry? We was like, nah, we good. Waiting on our food. Like, nah, we straight. Like, damn, they took that nigga for his cheesesteak, yo. That shit, I felt bad as shit for that nigga, yo. We sat there and watched him do that shit too. Never remember this fucking firehouse ever being open. I don't know how old this firehouse is or when it was built. This must be some Tartarian shit. I don't know. But I never remember this fucking firehouse being open. But I do always remember me and my friend Brandon like, yo, we could it'd be dope to turn that bitch into a house, yo. It'd be dope to turn that motherfucker into a house. I still would like to do that, but like, always like if I was like single and shit and I was making some good bread, buy one of these old ass fucking firehouses and then turn that bitch into a fucking spot. You know what I mean? Yo, that shit was fucked. It was fucked up, yo. It was fucked up. And then anybody guess what this cross street is called? Every hood got one. Y'all guess what the cross street is called? Right here. This main strip right here. Anybody know? Every fucking hood got one. Every fucking hood got one. MLK, Martin Luther King Boulevard. There you go. Ah, shit. This is Martin Luther King Boulevard right here, yo. This corner. That's Martin Luther King Boulevard right there, yo. You see it? Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Boom, right here. The crazy part is, right, even though that's the hood, right, literally we could walk to the stadiums. We could literally walk to the stadium. Let's see if you can't see it from here. Let's go like this. How far can you get me down the street? I want to go down. I want to get all the way down that bitch. But you start to see the stadiums coming up, see it? You start to see Raven Stadium coming up in the distance. There you go. Look, see? Stadium's right there. Every city got an MOK, yo. But yeah, the stadium's right there. We can walk to the we still walk to the stadium. Used to live 15 minutes from the Ravens joint. What's up, Glam? Glam in the building. But yeah, like my father, so when he was a sales rep, he would get, like, this back when the Ravens first came around. I remember he ain't want to go. Like, he got tickets from one of his customers. My father didn't give a fuck. He gave us the tickets and shit. Me and my cousin Poobie, the one that lived behind me. He was older. He just got out of the army and shit. And then my father was like, yeah, y'all go. So it was me, him, my homeboy Brandon. All three of us went. And Maurice, because it was 4 tickets. It was 4 tickets. And we all went to the joint. We all went to the game and shit. All went to the game. Let's see something. So here, I can't remember. I fucking work here and I don't even remember the fucking I don't remember the goddamn address and I work there. Alright, boom. So now we downtown Baltimore. Y'all see me in streams. I be going here in the morning sometimes when I gotta go here. So like I do work. I work for the or I'm contracted to the Port Administration and shit. So for IT. Were they able to? I don't know if they was able to. Were they able to? Oh shit, they was able to get down there. Okay, I go over there. Boom. All right. This spot right here. This where we would go at, yo. This where we was at. Like when I said, me and my friends would ride down to the harbor, yo. This where we was at. This is Harbor Place, yo. This shit used to be packed in the 90s. What's up, Pop Pop? This shit used to be packed in the 90s, yo. Like packed. All right. So that was the Cheesecake Factory. Inside of here it was like a little mall for real. And that's what Drew Hill got signed. They got found in here as a spot in here. It was called the Fudgery. And they be in that bitch singing and shit. And then they got discovered in the Fudgery. And then they got a fucking record deal off that shit. But it was in here. This bitch used to be packed though. It had a bunch of stores. You can go in there, you go shopping and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't have just touristy shit. It had really good restaurants and shit like that. Bubba Gump Shrimp Company was here. But before that, we had Planet Hollywood that was in this bitch. Planet Hollywood, I think, was up here at the time. This little amphitheater right here, this joint stayed packed. They always had some like local something going on right there. Philip's still there. Pop. Philip's still there. Where the shit at? I might have to go back around, but Phillips is still there. Yeah, it's on the other side of the Trade Center, but Phillips is still there. So, but right here, and then in here, this kind of where we hung out more, because this was more of a food court type situation over here. All right, it had the shopping for the most part down the bottom, but up top, it was like the food court. They had a bunch of spots to eat up there and shit like that. Like, that was a good time, yo. Back in the day, that was yo, we just ride down here just to chill. It'd be hella people down there chilling. I mean, you had some niggas acting up for real, but not like that. I remember I got pumped with Tony Hawk. Was it Tony Hawk? I don't know if it was Tony Hawk or it was another skating game. They had Baltimore as a map. I was pumped. I was like, oh shit, it's kind of fire. So yeah, there go Phillips right there, Pop. There go Phillips right there. Phillips Seafood is still here. Still open and shit. We had a Hard Rock Cafe. We had the Hard Rock Cafe, and it was ESPN Zone used to be here too. ESPN Zone used to be here too. Y'all remember ESPN Zone? Did anybody else have an ESPN Zone in their neighborhood or in their city? Anybody else have an ESPN Zone in their city? Baltimore just went to shit, yo. Baltimore went to shit, bro. Like that's the aquarium right there. Yo, ESPN Zone was like, it was like Dave and Buster's before Dave and Buster's. It was ESPN Zone. They did that shit. You can go down there and eat, or you could go down there and eat, or you can go play the games and shit. I remember that. Then we started hearing about Dave and Buster's and stuff like that. You remember ESPN Zone? And then where this place closed down. This is the Renaissance Hotel. I think they closed now. Somebody said they closed. I don't. Maybe they are closed. I never really paid attention to see if they was open when I be at work. I be too busy fucking trying to get across the fucking street. But they used to have a restaurant up here called Windows or some shit like that. And then right here was the mall. So this was the gallery. This was an entire mall. You hear the Baltimore more than Philly? Oh, the AFRAM? Yeah, the AFRAM was the shit. The AFRAM, and then we had Artscape. That's what it was. That's what you're talking about. AFRAM and Artscape. Yeah. But this was a whole mall that's no longer a mall anymore, y'all. Yeah, everything closed down like a fucking ghost town now. This shit is crazy. Like we should go here and go buy. Like we go because like this was a nice ass mall. They had the Foot Locker and all that other shit in there. We go in there and buy shoes and shit, and clothes and all. You know, get fly. You know what I mean? We had the Ripley's Believe It or Not joint, but now it's just a fucking ghost town, y'all. Ain't nothing in here open no more because just poor leadership. They couldn't keep them young niggas under control, yo. The young niggas ran the tourist out. Like nobody wanna fuck around. Nobody wanna be around these niggas, yo. Why is this blue? Thank you. Let's see. I want to see if I can't find a commercial for it though. So that's Washington Boulevard, Canyon Yards. Where's Russell? That's Pratt, Russell Street. There we go. So right here, this Camden Yards, right? But in the parking lot of Camden Yards, they had what was called Hoop It Up. Anybody ever heard of Hoop It Up? Where my basketball heads at? Where my hoop heads at? They used to have this tournament. It was a 3-on-3 basketball tournament called Hoop It Up back in the day. They had that shit every July. And they used to love going down to Hoop It Up, y'all. Let me see if they got like it was a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. My aunt and her friends, like I said, she was a McDonald's All-American and shit back in the day. You remember Hoop It Up? It was a 3-on-3 joint, and her and her friends, they always made it to the finals. And I think for like 3 years straight, I think they lost and they would lose in the finals. If they would win, they would go to like, I think Miami or someplace to go, or was it New York? It might have been they would go to the Rucker and then play. I can't remember. Let me see. Hoop It Up 3-on-3. Here we go. Yeah, here you go. 1994 Hoop It Up 3-on-3 finals, DC area. What about Baltimore? Let me see. All right, let's look at this real quick first though.
Hoop It Up, the official 3-on-3 tournament of the NBA and NBC Sports, is coming to a city near you. Men and women of all levels of playing ability can compete. Call 1-900-288-HOOP for tour dates, cities, and entry information. It's 55 cents per minute with a 3-minute maximum calling. Under 18 requires parental permission. That's 1-900-288-HOOP.
And they would play. They be nice with it. Let me see. Hoop it up 3-3 for Baltimore. See if they got anything for here. This ain't Baltimore, is it? Nah. Hold on. Harrisburg, DC area. DC area.
At one of our 16 Farm and Fresh locations and discover the big savings on the top name brands you trust. Extra lean meats and fresh produce. Farm Fresh, the best fresh.
Are you out of action because of an injury and you want to prevent these injuries from haunting you again? Greater Baltimore Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has the answers to these questions and more. As a
But like, yeah, so this down can't, they only got them no more. That's crazy. These fucking oil drums. That's bringing back memories. But yeah, so this was like, so I guess somebody parents was down there filming them back in the day. It ain't actually, but yeah, so that's what it was. This shit was cool. So let's look at the DC area giant.
Right now, the Pizza Hut Teenage Championship is taking place.
Landover, Maryland.
Let's go over to Charlie Slows and David Dupree.
All right, Kenny, thanks. And right now it is the green team in front, 11-5. First team to 16 wins. And we have a
The Cracker Jacks is wild.
Green team is from Magruder High School, which we all know is in Rockville. The red team is from Bishop O'Connell, which is in Arlington.
The red team, the Cracker Jacks. The green team, the Magruder Mavericks. And at the free throw line, Michael Sullivan, 6'4", 160 pounds, 17 years of age. Bishop O'Connell, and he's from Alexandria, Virginia. Missed the free throw.
Traveling, nigga.
And we have a travel call. Free throw, but right now it's Kenny Albert.
Dang, I wanted to see if they had some shit more from Baltimore. But yeah, yo, the Hoop It Up shit was like legit. Now everybody want to be streamers. We did used to be a proper country, y'all. We used to be a proper country. What's going on, Heather? Heather in the building. What's the deal? We did used to be a proper country, y'all. You know, having fun. Now you can't have this shit because it might get shot the fuck up. You know what I mean? This shit might get shot up. It's crazy. They should bring Hoop It Up back, yo. They should bring Hoop It Up back. That shit was fun, yo. Like that shit was a vibe, yo. They should bring that shit back. Like straight up. But, you know, that probably don't happen. Right, it's the YNs, right? It's the YNs, I mean, Pop, I keep calling you Unc. Probably could like look at my fucking uncle. You know what I mean? Now, yeah, these little YNs don't let you do shit, yo. Like the AFRAM used to be dope. The AFRAM was down at the stadiums in the parking lot. Again, I think this for the first time this year we had last summer we had an AFRAM in a fucking decade. That's the crazy part. You know what I mean? In a fucking decade, y'all. But yeah, your boy was fly back then. Fucking, I was 8 or 9 years old. Your boy was fly back then, son. I look the same. Oh man, I don't know if I look the same. I ain't as light as I used to be. You stopped going when they moved to Drew Hill Park? Yeah, the weekend joint was dope. Drew Hill Park, it was the Stone Soul Picnic, Pop. I think so. So you had, all right. So Baltimore had we had AFRAM that I always remember always being down the stadiums. Stone Soul Picnic was always at Drew Hill Park, and then Artscape was always in like the fucking gay district, which was like Mount Washington or Mount Vernon area, right? I remember that because we still have Artscape. I think they bring an AFRAM back. They need to bring the Stone Soul Picnic back though to Drew Hill Park. My grandma used to go down that bitch because like Stone Soul Picnic And the AFRAM, it was a concert, yo. It was like Black Coachella. It was like Black Coachella. It was the Stones. Think about like Summer Jam or some shit like that. Right? It's a free concert. AFRAM had hella people. You know, it'd be an Erykah Badu or something like that come through, or you know what I mean? And then Soul Picnic have like fucking Charlie Wilson or somebody swinging through. Like, it was always like for 2 days. Usually be 3 for real. Usually be like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You had like a bunch of acts come through, and dude, my grandma used to go down there. She would find out. I don't know how she did that shit. She was doing that shit before niggas was doing it now. She find out who was down there, and then she get t-shirts made of them niggas. Like the t-shirts from back in the day. Remember the t-shirts, the concert t-shirts? She get them shits made, and then she be out there selling. I be out there with her. I be fucking sweating my ass off sitting out there, bitch. That's one thing my grandma was gonna do. She's gonna make some money, nigga. Either we at the like, she had her job at the VA, and my grandfather worked. He was he drove the subway train, but on the weekends, oh, they had a hustle, bro. The weekends we was at the flea market. Either we was at Patapsco Flea Market, or we was at the flea market on Mountain Road. It depended on which one they was going to that day, and they would have like all these knickknacks and toys and shit, and we would go with them and go try to sell that shit. You know what I mean? You playing just somewhere around AFRAM? AFRAM was lit. AFRAM was lit. Like, straight up. I used to go with my aunt, and then when I was a kid, we'd be out there. You talk about scattered ass everywhere, y'all. Good Lord in the morning. Good Lord in the morning. And in July, so you know they ain't got nothing on like that. Even in the 90s. Even in the 90s. I mean, that was the shit. Oh, man. Yeah. Just looking at this picture brought back all them fucking memories. That is crazy. I was 8. Like I said, I was 8 or 9 years old. And I damn near look like I'm fucking white. You can see my sister. She looked like she darker than me. You know what I mean? And now, like, you know, those was the days, y'all. Those was the days. They ain't making them days like they used to. Let me tell you that much. They ain't making them days like they used to. I wouldn't mind going back. I wouldn't mind going back to, like, if I had a time machine, I would go back to the 90s just to experience that shit as an adult. You know what I mean? Like, if I had a time machine, if I had Doc Brown's DeLorean and some 90s fucking cash on me, you know what I mean? I wouldn't mind going back to the fucking 90s as an adult and fucking just enjoying the time. You know? So they doing AFRAM down Drew Hill Park now? Damn, that's crazy. Well, yeah, now that they're bringing it back, it probably is down Drew Hill Park. It would make sense for it to be down Drew Hill Park. They don't do shit with Drew Hill Park, for real. They need to finish up whatever the fuck they doing down there, though. I don't know what they doing down there, but they've been working on that shit for way too long. It should be done. They done drained all the water out of the fucking reservoir and shit. They made it 3 days this time. Look at it. Look. See that? Me and my sister. Me and my sister right there. I got a little tan. All right. That was what? This is what, I don't know how old. Like, yeah, I was 15. I was 15 years old. So this is a few years difference. All right, a few years difference. Look like I just got out. I look like I just came home in this picture. Oh, shit. I look like I just came home in this picture. Yo, we should bring back K-Swiss, yo. We should bring back K-Swiss. We definitely should bring back K-Swiss, yo. That'd be fire. I wouldn't mind it. I saw that shit. What was it? Somebody said which one was more goated, the white Air Force Ones or the K-Swiss. Back in the day, be completely honest with you, if you had a pair of K-Swiss, I think you was winning. Like Air Force One, white Air Force Ones was it. That shit was like you was on it. But if you had a pair of K-Swiss, I feel like the K-Swiss outshined the Air Force One. Right? I feel like you would go back to 1989. AJ gonna rag on me what for what? The K-Swiss? Yo, K-Swiss and Air Force Ones, like Air Force Ones was like you had them, you was good, but K-Swiss and Air Force Ones lasted the fucking test. Well, Air Force Ones outlasted K-Swiss, I guess you would say, because people still rocking Air Force Ones now. But K-Swiss though, they was right there with them. Like in some way, the K-Swiss was I feel like was a more like. I feel like the K-Swiss you got more play in the K-Swiss than you did in the Air Force Ones. That's how I feel. I feel like if you had on a pair of K-Swiss, it trumped the Air Force Ones at a point. Excuse me. Maybe I'm wrong. Like you couldn't go wrong with either one, but I feel like the K-Swiss was that back in the day. Let me see. Yeah, not that one. Go back. Put your worries in my pocket. These, yeah. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. They still selling for $75 though. You can still get them though. Yeah. K-Swiss still around. Look. HJ was clowning the K-Swiss shoes. Man, don't y'all listen to HJ on no fucking shoe game. Look at this. They still got them. These right here? Y'all. And how much are they? They $75, y'all. We could bring them bitches back. I feel like we could freak them. I feel like we could bring the K-Swiss back, y'all. I feel like we could bring the K-Swiss back. I don't think that's a hard move, right? I don't think that's hard to do. I think we could. It was always the white ones. I never seen nobody with any of these other colors, y'all. I never seen any. Them black ones is kind of okay though. Them black ones is kind of alright. Yo. I don't know, yo. We might be able to make the K-Swiss the new Alexander McQueen. We might be able to make the K-Swiss the new motherfucking Pradas, yo. I'm just saying, hear me out, yo. Oh, with the gum sole? Nigga. Imagine having them bitches on. You loved your white K-Swiss? See, Heather, no. Yo. You pay a cool $33 to $50. You ain't dropping 75. You ain't dropping the 75. Yo, imagine this with like a nice little suit, right? You know, one of them little skinny suits niggas be wearing and shit, like the trendy shit niggas be wearing to day parties. Yo, we could make these bitches the new Alexander McQueen. We can bring K-Swiss back. Yo, y'all think I'll be fucking around. Last year, I wore the fucking Avius to the fucking Hotep Con. I fucking cooked chicken in them bitches. I went out in them bitches. We was out, I forgot where we went to somewhere, but I had them bitches on my feet. $75 for a copper pair of Air Max ones? What? Which ones though? Which ones? Air Max 95 and 97? Nigga, I don't know, yo. I might have to get me some K-Swiss. Yo, I'm telling you, yo. With the right fit, yo, you can rock these K-Swiss, yo. Straight up. No fucking joke. It's like Diadoras, because Diadoras came back too. I got rid of them, though. I threw them away. I gave them away. No, I threw them away. The Air Max 95. I wasn't really a fan of the 95s. I was the Air Max. Oh yeah, no, yeah, these. I don't know why I'm about to say 97s. Yep, the 95, nigga. Yeah. The Air 165, they wild. You can still get these in the store. That's true, Mike. You can rock any shoe with the right fit. These was it though. This right here, this color right here was the color. This was the colors, either these or this colorway with the orange in them. See all. Do they got the ones with the orange in them? Yep, right here. No, not these. It was the same as the green, but it was orange. These. Them. It was either these or the greens. So either these was rocking these joint with the orange, or at least in Baltimore, because we had the Orioles and shit. Or we was rocking these bitches. Right here. They comfortable as a motherfucker too. I do like me a pair of Birkenstocks, yo. I ain't gonna front, yo. I do like me a pair of Birkenstocks. Okay? And I was just talking about Birkenstocks today. Somebody at my job was talking about, she started messing with somebody. She's like, this nigga had on Birkenstocks, yo. She said, that shit threw me off. I said, what the fuck wrong with Birkenstocks? I don't think men should wear Birkenstocks. I said, shit, you crazy. Birkenstocks is comfortable as a bitch. I said, I could freak a pair of Birkenstocks with the right outfit. She said, I'll put on a pair of white socks with a pair of Birkenstocks up to the calf. And with the right fit, come on. With Crocs, Aisha and them tried to get on me with the Crocs, because I came to HotepCon with a pair of $300 Crocs on and shit. I had some Bimberies and shit. And they said, what the fuck? How much you pay for them? I said, I paid $300. It was like, you tripping for some Crocs? I was like, yeah, they fire. What the fuck is you talking about? You got some Bimberies too? See? It was $220 for real for the black joints? That's crazy. So $175 ain't a bad deal on StockX. As long as they real. Heard StockX doing some shady shit with these shoes. I stopped buying from StockX when I heard that shit. Let's see. It's not the 96s. Cause like here in Baltimore, that's another thing. And Keisha homegirl tried to say I had on old man shoes and shit. Fuck, I can't remember what number I got. Let me just type in New Balance and just look and see what they got. I'm gonna put the New Balance, see what they got. Yeah, these right here, this is what I got. Are these it? Yeah, I think these are the ones I got. Yeah. So I got these right here. I got these and I got these. I think those is it. Yeah. And this is what we wear here. We wear these joints, right? She's like, why you got the old man shoes on? I said, what the fuck wrong with my New Balance? That's what we wear. So in Baltimore, you either got to get down or get low. that's why we rocking these. We rock because you might have to get down with the get down, or you got to get low. And you want to be comfortable while you doing it. Like, I think these bitches is fire. I got them. I got these. I got the all black joints too. These I wear for work for real. I don't really wear them out like that. I just wear them for work. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Saucony got some shit now. Saucony got some shit now, yo. Shout out to Nerd. We was at the Grifties and Nerd had on a pair of fire ass Sauconys. I think these what he had on. Are these the ones he had on? No, I don't think those was the ones he had on. Hold on. He had on some fire ass Sauconys, y'all. To the point where I was like, yeah, I might have to grab them. I was like, I might have to grab them, bro. These might be it. Yeah, these is it. These what he had on. I was like, yo, I might have to grab them bitches, y'all. Them bitches was alright. But these right here, yeah, not this, but in the men's. I need the men's, not the women's shit. These, here they go. Them bitches right there. Yup, I need these. I need these. Oh, $80? What size they got? How much for my size? 13? $92, that's it? Oh, they about to get my motherfucking credit card. I'm about to get my motherfucking credit card, Glam. They about to get my fucking credit card, Glam. Oh my goodness gracious. I've been looking for these. They got them in my size too. It was these in a pair in the silver bitches. These. Yeah, these. I want both them bitches. How much are these in my motherfucking size? 98? Shit, I'm about to be in trouble. I'm about to be in trouble, yo. I'm about to be in trouble, Glam. You got the silver joints? Oh, man. And then the Vomeros. These bitches right here. What's up? Oh, so I got a pair of these. These is fucking comfortable though. I think these are the ones I got. Nah, these are the ones I bought my daughter. I bought my daughter these. 13. It wasn't them though. I bought my daughter those. Nah, I bought my daughter these. I got her these. These are the ones she wanted. Those are the ones she wanted. These shits is comfortable though. They don't got the color I got though. They don't got the color that I got. But them fucking, what's the names? I want them bitches. I want them P6000s, yo. I want them P6000s. I'm gonna get them as soon as we get off the fucking internet. As soon as we get off stream. As soon as we get off stream, they is got. Them shits is got as soon as we get off this stream. Straight up. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Your daughter wear them too? See? Yeah, them silver ones is dope. They got some slick shit. I'm serious, ain't nothing wrong. But the K-Swiss, I think we can, like these shits, nah. That ain't happening, Alvin. Them bitches ain't happening. Nope, not these motherfuckers that look like lugs. Who remember lugs? Who remember lugs? Oh my gosh. That is bad. What's trending? I knew niggas that wore lugs and Durango boots and shit like that. I had a pair of Durango boots. I can't even front. I did have a pair of Durango boots. This what I want, right? These joints is what I want, right? I was gonna talk about Trump pump faking again, because Trump pump faking again. He said, "Oh, we're gonna hold off on striking because we're gonna try to make a deal. You better come to the table." I'm like, nobody's listening anymore, Trump. I'm tired of it, yo. Either you gonna fucking get down or lay down. Tired of it. Fucking tired of it. All right. These right here, yo. I'm so mad they cost that much fucking money for my size for some fucking Rodmans. These is Dennis Rodman shoes, yo, but they is so fucking comfortable. Them bitches go with a lot of shit. They look like on feet, they look great. They look fucking great. The Bacons, they look fucking great. On foot, they look fucking great. But I ain't paying no $2,000 for them bitches. Are you kidding me? They trip, man. They wasn't even that much when they was popular. When they was popular, they was only like $90. Now they $2,000. They tripping. They fucking tripping. I had these though. I had the Bacon boots. I had them for a very long time. Hell yeah, I had these. I had these shits for a very fucking long time. This was one of my favorite boots, right? We used to just call them the phone boot. But I had these bitches, yo. Yo, I love these boots, yo. I wish I could get another pair of these bitches. And they ain't got them in my size. I wish I can get another pair of these Bacon boots, yo. Oh my gosh, they was the best. They was the fucking best. And they went with anything, yo. They went with anything, yo. I can't do the silver, though. I'm just not a fan. Maybe these. Maybe them. Maybe. But they don't got them in my size. I just couldn't do the silver. I'm not a fan of the silver. Them black ones, though. Half a mortgage payment in this economy. I'm just saying, like, I can't do it. Shit is diabolical, man. These bitches, though. I wish I could bring them back. I wish I could. Now, I had these. Well, not this particular color. I had this on. They tripping. They ain't paying no fucking... No, I didn't have that color. I had black. I had on black. I didn't have on no blue. I had on the black joints. The black version of these, I had these on the Grifties. I had them on at the Grifties. With the British Knights, I remember them bitches. I remember they used to give them out on the fucking... Do you have it? Guts. What the fuck? Cause you got Louis Vuitton fucking... Yeah, no thank you. No fucking thank you. I will wear a pair of regular ass fucking Timbs. I'll wear a pair of regular ass fucking Timbs. Now I will pay for these. I will pay $150 for these. I ain't gonna front. I used to have a pair of these when I was in school. Them bitches still hard to this day. Still hard to this day. All right, either them or this. It's either these two colors, yo. Oh my gosh, yo. You know what else is out of control? Or these. I ain't gonna front. Or these right here. Them bitches right there. How much they want from? Are they for kids though? Ain't that a mother? These kind of hot. It's okay. I had almost every color in these. I had almost every color in these right here. These shits were super popular when they dropped. The Charles Barkley 94s, the 94 Barkleys. Yeah, them bitches was alright. Look at this shit right here. Look how much they want for the Barry Sanders, yo. Look how much they want for Barry Sanders shoes. Oh, they ain't got them in my size no more. They ain't got them in my motherfucking size no more. I had like 2 or 3 colors of these bitches. I wear these bitches all the time right here. I had a bunch of them. Not gonna lie though, these might have been one of my favorite pairs of LeBrons. I'm not even gonna front. I think these might have been one of my favorite pairs of LeBrons. Or the fucking It was another pair I used to always want. Them bitches was the Miami joints, the Miami color. I think it was these, but they had the Miami colors. Them bitches was fire. Let me see if they got them. It was these, but they was Miami joints. I think it was these, but yeah, I think it was those with the Miami colors though. These bitches right here. I used to want these bitches so bad, yo. These the bitches, I used to want these so bad, bro. I was so pissed. I wanted to get them joints and they was sold the fuck out, yo. They was sold out. I wanted them bitches so bad, yo. My son, I bought him these. My son used to love LeBrons. So I got him these when he was a kid, but I wasn't a fan of these. I wanted them other ones, yo. I wanted these bitches. Them bitches was hard. These bitches was hard. Like, you know, my shoe game was on. I had almost every pair of fucking foam posits. I had almost every pair of foam posits. Some of the foam posit colors, like these bitches right here, the Jim Greens. We called them Jim Greens. It wasn't cold. We didn't call them pine greens. These, I gave these to my brother. I gave these bitches to my brother. He dogged them bitches. I gave almost all my foam posits to my brother, and he dogged them bitches out. I was going through this phase where I was like, you know what? I got to prove that I'm not like attached to shit. So I would just like, he do something for me. Here you go, yo. These bitches, gave them to him. He dogged them bitches out. Look how crispy them bitches are. He dogged them bitches out. Dog them bitches out. These right here, the pewters, gave them to him. Dog them bitches out. But I couldn't get mad because I'm like, are you giving them him? You giving them to him? Like he can do what he want with the shoes. These bitches. Dog them bitches out. He didn't understand these right here. No, I didn't have those. I didn't like them. For some reason, I didn't like them. These right here was my favorite. These right here were my favorite fucking foam posit. That was my favorite color foam posit right there. That was my favorite fucking pair. I gave that nigga them right there. Gave them to him. I was like, here. And he dogged them bitches out. Here go the Jim Greens. I'm sorry. The pine greens were different. I did have the pine greens. I did have them. But I also had these Jim Greens right here. Look at these bitches. That shit, yo. Gave him these. I gave him these shoes, yo. I gave him these fucking shoes. Them bitches was fire. They had that, it had that iridescent paint. I gave my cousin these though. I gave my cousin these, but I had the ones with the clear sole though. They looked like these, but they had the clear sole on them. I gave them to my cousin. Wasn't never a fan of the red. Didn't get those. And now they don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to. Like the foam posits used to be indestructible. Like damn near indestructible. Like I would have confidence going to the club in them bitches because I knew I could just wipe them bitches clean. Like somebody step on, whatever, just wipe them bitches right clean. It was indestructible, y'all. I think I got these. No, I got these with the red. It's not the gray and blue. Mine's just got the gray and red. I got the gray and red. I got the gray and red joints. I got the gray and red ones like this. I love me a pair of nines, yo. I love me a good pair of nines, y'all. Straight up. With the Pippins? Oh yeah, let's see if they got them. Scottie Pippen. I don't know what they was called though. I still got a pair of these. I got. No, that's not the ones I got. Got. They don't got mine on her brows more. They actually right outside this door. Honestly, the ones I got is right here outside the door for real. Here they go. Not them. They ugly as fuck. These. I got these right here. I got those. Yeah, I got a couple pair of threes. I got the Wizards joints. I got the concrete, and I got the all blacks. Let's see. So I got these. I got these right here. Ain't gonna front, the threes is comfortable as shit though. Got them. I got these. The Wizards joints. And I got the all black. I got the all black joints. These. I got the all blacks. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if they sell British Knights. Let's see if they sell British Knights. They sell British what? They don't got no fucking British Knights in this bitch. Yo, if they had British Knights, that shit would have been hilarious. I'm gonna tell you one of the most uncomfortable shoes, yo. Them Alexander McQueen's, yo, is so fucking uncomfortable, yo. These shits right here, so fucking uncomfortable. Oh, where? Well, at least she keeping them shits up. These right here, yo, they're so uncomfortable, yo. I would suggest going the sides up. Them shits is terrible. Fucking terrible. Let's see. See if they got them on here. They got the shoes that Aisha got on me for fucking paying, and I think I paid $900 for them. These right here. I got them. Y'all know why I got these, yo? You wanna know why I got these? I paid $900 for these fucking shoes, yo. I paid $900 for these shoes. See, $850. Then with, you know, taxes and shit, it was like around $900 for these shoes right here. Yeah, I still got them. In the box, barely warm. I still got them. I definitely still got them. I was going to wear them to the Grifties. I was like, you know what? I'm going to kill them with the Balmains. All right. They worth more money now? Oh, shit. Yeah, I still got these. Like these right upstairs in the original box and all of that good shit. Right now. I bought them because they used the closest thing that I could find that looked like the fucking Back to the Future Part 2 Marty McFly shoe. It kind of reminded me of that, and it kind of reminded me of some shit Yeezy would have wore. But I still got them, though. I definitely still got them. I mean, I thought it was cool, but I'm gonna tell you this: them bitches is not comfortable. I'll let you know that right off the bat. They're, again, not a comfortable shoe. Not a fucking comfortable shoe. I'm just gonna put that out there. At all. Bergdorf Goodman. How much are they here now? Site is temporarily restricted. Fuck happened there? Yeah, that's like that's what they reminded me of, and that's why I bought them for real. Like I was like, yo, them bitches, and they look cool. They look cool when I got them on. I like these. Damn, I'd have bought these. I like those. Yeah, them bitches kind of alright. How much you want for these? These are only $285. They ain't got my size though. It must be on a clearance. I mean, they came out for a while. This item is no longer available. They kind of alright. But the Balenciaga sneakers, I remember. My daughter asked for some Balenciaga sneakers, yo. My daughter asked for some Balenciaga sneakers. I can't even spell Balenciaga. I said, girl, I don't even buy your mother Balenciaga. What is you asking me for some Balenciagas? Which one you was looking for, Glam? I thought you talking about these shits. Shout out to Farfetch. This is where I usually buy my designer shoes from. This is where I usually get like the ball mains and shit I got from Farfetch. But these, damn, they're $1,100. You like these? These just, I don't like them, yo. I don't know why I don't like these. I don't know why I don't like these. Just not a fan, I guess. They look like, you know, they look like Asics, to be honest with you. I swear they look like Asics. They look like some Asics shoes. I don't know, they just look like, I don't know, I don't know, I couldn't do it. $1,100 is crazy. What's my size? They still $1,190? Yeah, they still $1,190 in my size. That's all you really need, Mike. You know, we just being over the top over here. Yeah, the striping look like Asics, right? But like I was saying, like, if you want to get like designer shit, like I would go here to Farfetch. Farfetch is like legit, right? Not even menswear. That's my shoes. So I got the app on my phone. So I shop through the app. I never go to like the web app, like here. Shoes. Sneakers. So I'll go here and I'll go sneakers, and then I'll just see what they got. Some of the shit you see on this website is crazy, but you'll come across some cool ass shit though. So I just like I'm not paying no $900 for no products. I'm sorry. Now, for some fucking reason, don't know why, I I want a pair of fucking Golden Gooses. I don't understand. I don't know why. I don't know why I want a pair. I don't know why I want a pair of Golden Gooses. I don't know. And this is my size, and I would have to pay $659 for these. They look like they've been worn by a homeless person, but apparently that's style, and I still want them. I still want them. I don't know why. You got some Golden Gooses? Like the K-Swiss would outshine the Golden Gooses. It's just, I don't know. I guess it's the name. I guess it's name recognition. I don't fucking know. Like Off-Whites is cool. I got a pair of Off-Whites upstairs. You know what the Golden Goose remind me of? Fucking Beverly Hills Cop. Like Axel Foley fucking shoes. That's what they remind me of. It looked like fucking Strong Dad been painting in these bitches and they want $300 for them motherfuckers. Travis Scott, they want $1,000 for the Travis Scott Jordans. Now I see why motherfuckers be on TikTok shop getting them dupes. Getting them fucking reps. Nah, I couldn't do them Air Force Ones. I couldn't do them. I can still do a good pair of Yeezys though. I don't care what nobody say. I can still rock a pair of Yeezys. I don't know. That would make sense. Maybe they was pre-worn. After about 5, you feel like you should have bought some crypto stock? Probably, because this is this pure shine shit that I do sometimes. All right, I laid off the designer stuff. I was just going through a phase at a point because I got tired of like trying to go get like regular ass tennis shoes, and then like having to wait in line and then get a fucking ticket and then hope they got my size even after getting a fucking ticket, like Willy Wonka. I was like, man, fuck that. Here you go. Look. These kind of look like the Balenciagas Glam, but they not, and they half off. These Off-Whites, they kind of okay too. That'll be a no for me. I like New Balance, but that shit, no. I couldn't do a New Balance loafer. I couldn't do a New Balance loafer. That shit is diabolical right there. Glam, I can see you in a pair of New Balance fucking loafers. Ew. Oh, shit. Man, I don't like those. Those look crazy. I got a high top version of these. I think I paid $300 at the time, or $400 at the time, one of them. I got the high top version of these right here. These is cool. I rock these though. I wear them. They kind of slick. Really? These bitches is tight. He's slick. I like them. I like them. How much for my size though? Probably some crazy. They only got my size. Yeah, I don't want no size 14. I ain't gonna put them up for no size 14. But $328 ain't bad. I guess considering it's Travis Scott. Them bitches is alright though. Axel Arigato. I freak him. I don't know who that is. I don't know who half these motherfuckers be. I just look at the shoe, and if it's a nice looking shoe, then I'll be like, oh, I can do it. Mason Margiela. These, they like driving shoes, don't they? They like some Formula One racing shoes. Like a foot brace. There's a company called Misfit that actually has fucking foot braces as tennis shoes or as shoes. Have y'all ever seen them? These is fire. These is fucking fire. I could do these. Them bitches is hot. Damn, I have to pay $500 for them bitches. Them bitches is hot. I like the color. I could do them. I could do those. Y'all better have me. I got a transmission. My car in the shop for a transmission. I can't be kicking all my money. Cause them bitches is nice. I will wear them. I can't be kicking all my money. Why the fuck I even come to this fucking site? That's my fault. It's my fucking fault. God damn. Them bitches is hard. Damn, them bitches gonna be on my mind tonight. Oh, man. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Like I said, I was gonna talk about Donnie T pump faking again, but I ain't feel like it because he just pump faking again. Anyway, guys. Appreciate it. If you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, gift a sub, do all that good shit. Guys, we back here Wednesday for movie night. I don't know what we're gonna do. You know what? I might make y'all happy and do an anime. But I'm doing my own. I'm doing anime I want to do. Fuck around. I don't know. I don't really know anime like that. If I do anime, y'all better send me some suggestions, because if I do anime, it's gonna be the fucking Street Fighter fucking cartoon movie from like the 90s. Ninja Scroll. All right, we're gonna revisit that fucking question on Wednesday too. Like I said, if I do it, it's gonna be Street Fighter from the 90s. All right, that's what the fuck we gonna end up watching. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Until next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying, be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of its own. Worry about today. Now I got to go upstairs and try not to buy these shoes.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need